which is in the Novice 60 kg Catchweight division. Introducing first, fighting under the blue corner, representing hybrid and Ards, weighing in at 60 kg, it's Jack Drysdale! And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent, fighting under the red corner, representing the shed, weighing in at 60 kg, it's Jenson Beattie!
Our second bout of the evening, a 60 kg novice bout. We have Jack Drysdale representing Hybrid Ards. He's in the orange shorts, and he is squaring off against Jenson Beattie representing the Shed MMA under the watchful eye of Troy Gibson, who is in the blue trunks. And these novice bouts are always a nice stepping stone into the amateur game for young fighters, a chance to get experience in the cage on a big show. And they're away. Drysdale straight in the face of his opponent. Beattie firing back with some shots just to get him buying back that prime real estate in the cage. These two lads look very similar, Andrew. I'm glad they're wearing different colour shorts.
Is that a compliment, Paul, or a dig?
Well, it's just sometimes we see fighters coming out dressed in the same colours, or you're trying to describe the action to the viewers and it can be difficult. Thankfully, they're not both wearing black trunks because they've similar haircuts, similar stature. Could get tricky.
I believe the term you're looking for is a perm.
I wouldn't know much about these hairstyle issues. It's been a while since I've had to deal with that.
I'm not far behind you. I'm not far behind you.
3 haircuts for the last 20 years. Oh, life is good. Jenson Beattie in top position here, and no headshots on the ground here in the novice rule set. So again, a rule set that promotes good grappling.
Good grappling, but also, as we've seen sometimes, the ability to be able to nullify it a lot easier if a person isn't under the risk or the duress of a headshot, which is completely fine. Sometimes you can get something like the last fight, which was insane scrambles. Other times you could get maybe like holding down in half guard, holding down in close guard, but I expect we're going to see a return to the feet here.
Yeah, I was looking at it, reading on Twitter a good interaction. I think it was Sean O'Malley, Big John McCarthy talking about this position where one fighter is down. Did you see that during the week?
No.
Sean O'Malley was complaining on his podcast that sometimes referees just make you let the opponent get back up a little too quickly, and Big John McCarthy was clarifying, look, if you stay stepped in close to him, we'll let you work there and let you land damage.
You won't do it.
If you step back, you give him some space, we're going to take that as a signal to get up. So you've got the option of leg kicks and engaging there. You can stand there and throw some damage and shots.
There was a fight on a UFC a couple of weeks ago. That guy, he was training with Alan Philpott for quite a while. Josh Koulibaly, is that who I'm thinking of?
Yes.
He was fighting and he had his opponent dead to rights, and he was just standing on the outside, lamping kicks into the calf, and instead of, nice guard pass here, but instead of taking a step backwards to make him get up and try finish him or engage any further, he just gave his opponent like 2 minutes of recovery time of lying on his back.
A lesson learned the hard way, I'm sure. I like the outside wrist control he's got here. Beattie's got a good heavy weight on the back of his opponent, not allowing him to posture. Front headlock position. He's going for that guillotine now. Time is clocking down quickly.
He could just survive this. Yeah, lost the grip. It's still a very finishable position with a one arm. Yeah. Once you've already got a big enough bite. Have us tuned into his headphones at all, Paul.
Steph is listening to a bit of Foo Fighters there while we're watching the action, I believe. And again, a nice, quick, aggressive start. Drysdale walking forward. I'm liking the shots coming back his way from Beattie. He's definitely confident in his hands and in his kicks.
I know we're only into the second round here, but a rare sight where it actually seems like both are more confident in their kicks than in their hands.
Yeah, he was happy to just throw a couple of head kicks out there just to get his opponent to Moved back a bit, but Drysdale was quick to engage and lock up the body lock. He's trying to get the opportunity here for a takedown, but he's not really proven successful for him just yet. Big knee to the body there by Beattie. But he's listening to his coaches here, Drysdale. He's trying to cinch up around that neck. He's not fully locked in just yet.
The hands are connected underneath.
He
they were
it, yeah.
connected, but they were in no real danger under the neck. It was a bit shallow more than anything, but you could see a... I was getting ready to say we could see a reversal.
He almost did. He almost reversed it. He made the mistake of getting a little too far behind his opponent. You need to be a little bit more side on when you're in that body lock position, and he kind of went right around the back, which gives your opponent the hip throw. And now we're in this top half guard, which we saw a little in round one. And the lack of ground and pound means you got to rely a little bit more on your passing game.
Yeah, and I think I'm after hearing it coming from the corner of Drysdale there, but the guard was open. But sometimes when you're in that situation, unless you're a little more used to like the nuances of feeling when a leg is clamped versus when it's open, you can feel that you're not in a position where you could have passed. But once you watch it back from the outside, you're looking from that aerial view. Excuse me, Paul, I've actually just been passed a note. I mean that beautiful aerial view supplied by Strictly Martial Arts.
Just those kicks again, Beattie just letting the feet fly, followed by the hooks. A nice straight right by Drysdale. They're trading now. Got the reversal there, Beattie, but he doesn't really have a strong overhook with his left arm, and that whizzer isn't locked in tight either, so he's going to struggle.
You know, we do see a lot of the times the way his right leg is just behind the left up against the cage there. So Beattie could have been in a good position there for like a backwards trip, but when
again, that fast, aggressive start. Drysdale comes out hungry, finds himself reversed, and they're in the pocket. Needs to connect the hands here, Beattie. Drysdale thinking guillotine, but not really having the space to cinch it up. But Drysdale is kind of connected now around the back, so be interesting to see, if he can use it to dump his opponent on the back of the mat.
it's exactly the position that we were talking about towards the end. So seeing a little bit more confidence in the grappling is in wanting to risk something like that. But this is kind of back to what we talked about in the first round.
Yeah, you're here and you can't land those headshots, so it changes your...
You're controlling approach. The hips, and you're trying to land a couple of shots to the body. And, you know, even though Drysdale is doing his best here to try and get the hips raised or to try and isolate an arm, good work from Aaron Wallace and asking for a little bit of activity from top. Could see a triangle attempt now, Paul.
Yeah. He's looking to get some space and cut an angle and just get his legs back into the game. And sometimes it's enough just to get you a bit of space like this to get yourself back up, and he tries to shoot, and maybe if he can get onto his knees and turn, but I think Beattie just had the control of his head, did he, from the top with the one arm? Still does, I think. No, he's let the head go.
It's certainly not the end of the world, but having a butterfly hook in a situation like that and feeling your opponent step over it straight into mount is up there with a demoralising feeling. But in fairness to Drysdale, he's got himself back out into the closed guard now. He didn't let it dwell on himself.
And this fight will be probably getting away from him on the scorecard, so he's going to need to pull something out of the bag. He needs to get a rabbit out of the hat, and
a cliche out of the book.
Cliche out of the book, and sure, we'll think of a few more as the night goes on. threatened with a little bit of X-guard there, but just sort of squirmed out the back door on the way through. Again, see the way he's right behind. That's the risk. When you go all the way behind, you leave yourself at the risk of getting tossed forward, and finds himself with his back now almost against the fence.
It's the 10-second clapper.
In a grapple heavy right between the goalposts, that last one, but the time was up regardless.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges have reached their decision, and your winner by unanimous decision, it's Jenson Beattie! Let's hear for both fighters, ladies and gentlemen.